Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking that view button, and while you're at it, you can click the subscribe and the like button. And for all those returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today I wanted to do a natural glam look, and when I say glam, I'm not going to be using eyeshadow, but at the end of it you're still going to get that beat look, and I'm going to use only very affordable products. So to start off, I already did my brows, and I used today the I.a.girl, the LA Color brow pencil in dark brown. This pencil is for $10 in Wonderful World. How affordable is that? And you can see it gives a very nice pigmented look. And although it's a pencil, once the point is sharp, you get a really precise, clean brow. If you guys want to see how I do brows, I would link it somewhere up there. Because I would have done a video earlier this year just doing my brows, just showing you guys how I do my brows. So I already did my brows, and I concealed using my I.a.girl in Fawn at the bottom, and on the top beautiful bronze as always. So when I'm not using eyeshadow, I set my eyes differently. I do the contour and everything differently, and I prep it differently. Usually I would use the Fawn, which is a lighter shade, all under my brow bone and my lid, because I want the colors to be more pigmented. But when I'm not using eyeshadow, I use the lighter shade just to the top, and on my lid itself I use the same beautiful bronze, which is closer to my complexion, and this is just to give my eyes that matte look. And even if it is you don't want to use this, you could always use your same foundation that you use, so that your face will have one shade. So seeing that we're not using any eyeshadow, we're going to go straight into the foundation. I would have already moisturized my face, and you can moisturize your face using any moisturizer of your choice, because everybody has different skin tones, different skin types, and therefore would need different bases. I use whatever moisturizer I really have, and today for primer I am using the I.a.girl Pro Prep. This gives a silicone kind of feel. This is very affordable. You will get this in Wonderful World or Pennywise. It is under $40 the last time I checked, and I'm going to use this to prime my face. So for foundation, I am using the I.a.girl Pro Matte. This is in the shade Nutmeg, and now this is a bit light for my complexion, so usually what I do, I mix in a little of this Pro Concealer in Mahagony, just to bring down the shade a bit more to my complexion, so it doesn't look too white or give that, you know, that over brightening effect where you could see that, okay, sis is using the wrong shade. Yeah, I use this because I could never find my shade in this foundation. Probably I didn't look properly or haven't looked enough places. This is $50 in Pennywise. It's again very affordable. I love it because it gives a matte finish. It always gives us, in fact, to me, any of the I.a.girl foundations gives a really beautiful finish. It may not be as long wearing, but depends on the base that you use, you could get that all day effect. So let's apply. So whenever you're mixing foundation, it's always good and wise to mix a little at a time. For instance, if it is the foundation is lighter and you're using a darker foundation to bring it to the shade that you want, put a little at a time and mix and test to see that you get the foundation that you could work with. It doesn't have to be exact for me, because you could always tweak it with when you put on concealer or bronzer, but as close to your complexion as you can get. It's always best to mix little by little until you get the combination that you want. And then sometimes what I would do to apply it to my face, I would dot it or apply it either using a brush or some other tool. If it is you don't want to get it on your hands especially, and I put it all over my face just to make sure that I cover the majority of my face before I smooth it over with a brush or a sponge. So when applying or smoothing over the foundation on your face, different people have different preferences. Some people like a brush, some people like a sponge. Me, I use both. Sometimes at the same time, sometimes one over the other. Usually when I'm doing my foundation, what I will do is use the brush first just to spread it all over the face. because a lot of times the sponge actually soaks up a lot of the foundation. So I would spread it with the brush, and then I would use the damp sponge just to smoothen it over to give it that more airbrushed effect. And when I use this sponge, I don't drag it. What I do, I press in the foundation. And now for concealer, and I'm using my same I.a.girl in Fawn. Again, the shade that you use for concealer is really based on your preference. Some people like a more natural highlight, and some people like a very highlighted highlight. What you can do as well, if it is you have the shades that I use, and sometimes what I would do is I would use the lighter one closer to my inner tear duct, and then use a darker one, one that might be a little closer to your complexion. For me, I use the Beautiful Bronze because it will give it a nice transition, and I use this coming out to the outer, and this is just to create that more blended effect, especially if it is you are new to blending out concealers and stuff like that. Alright, so that's what I will do for under my eye. You highlight your chin, over your mouth, your nose to give it a straighter appearance, again, which is a preference, and your forehead, just to me it highlights the brows a bit more. And then you blend it out. Again, you could use either your sponge or your brush. Again, it's based on your preference. To blend it out, you start, I start from inner and come out. I have also seen people start from outer and come in. Again, it's based on what technique works best for you, and you go in the direction that you want to shape your face. So I sometimes, because I have a fatter face, I go up to give it a swooped up appearance. Okay, so foundation is done, concealer is done, and now it's time to set. I have, for the longest while, I've been using Sacha Buttercup. I know most people who do makeup, especially local, they use the Sacha Buttercup, but I have recently got my hands on these Fit Me. I haven't seen it sold locally, but I know that they have the pressed powder version of it, and let me tell you, I think I prefer this over the Sacha Buttercup, and it is a lot more affordable. I think this is $7 US, so it comes up to like about 50 TT, give or take, whereas the Buttercup goes for like I think 120. Sometimes you might get a little less based on sales and all these things, but so far to me this looks a lot more affordable once you can get your hands on it. So I have this in medium, deep, and dark. What I have been doing with them, or how I've been using them, I use the medium, deep to set the concealer, the lighter concealer, and the rest of my face, I use the dark to set, because I think it gives it a very beautiful end result. If you guys want to see me do a comparison between this and the Buttercup, let me know and I will do it in a future video. I know a lot of people have been complaining that Sacha Buttercup gives them a dry under eye. It used to do the same thing to me to a point, but it was bearable. It was. But I have been really loving this. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments and I will do it in a subsequent video. So now we're going to apply the setting powder. So I have seen people apply setting powders with a damp sponge. To me, that is risky, because sometimes when you're using a powder with a damp sponge, it doesn't come off smooth. It kind of gives the foundation a kind of lifted look, which is not something that I want to really experiment with. So you could probably use a dry sponge, or you could use brushes. Excuse my dirty brush, please. It's just powder on it. So to apply for my under eye, I use this e.l.f. brush. It is a small tapered brush, and it's I think this is probably my favorite brush. I used to hear people talking about their favorite brush, and I used to think, how could you have a favorite brush? But I think this is my favorite brush. And as you can see, this powder is giving a brightening effect under my under eye. And you're just putting it where you would have put the setting powder, the light concealer, sorry. And for the darker one, I use it over the rest of my face. And right where the two supposed to meet, I kind of give a sweeping motion just to kind of blend it in. If you want as well to smoothen it in or to blend it in, you can kind of sweep over the rest of your face when most of the powder has already come off of the brush. Alright, I'm going to be using the I.a.girl Just Blushing today in the shade Rubor. No, that's not the shade. The shade is just natural. This, I think this was about $40 TT. And it's very light, but I'm going to apply it very lightly to my face. And that's just to give it a more soft appearance. I'm not going to go heavy-handed at all with this because of how light it is. They have a lot of other shades as well, but the other one that I have is a bit too dark for a natural makeup look, so I'll just use this one. And for highlight, I am using the Milani, not highlight, well yeah, I use it as a highlight, Milani Baked Bronze in Soliel. Again, this is very affordable. You can get this in Wonderful World. And if I bought it in Wonderful World, bet your bottom dollar I didn't pay more than $50 for it. Yeah, because I'm that cheap. And I want you guys to remember that when I'm quoting prices, most time I'm quoting the TT price. So that would be $50 TT dollars or $40 TT dollars or whatever price I call, unless I specify that it is US. So for my liner, I am using a random, and when I say random, I don't even know the name of this. This would have been a pencil that I would have bought a long time ago in Pennywise. So I don't know the name of it. But if I bought it in Pennywise, it would have been around the same price, probably like about $10, $15. So it will be very affordable. So for my lashes, I will be using these Pink Craze Mink eyelashes. I think this was in the style 39, 37. I can't remember the style. They are very affordable though. You get a set of 4 for $32. Some places $30 depending on where you buy it. I like them because they have a really thin band, which is what I look for most times in lashes. And I'm going to be applying it using my Color Lash Glue. Again, I bought this in Wonderful World and I think I paid $15 or $20 for it. So I'm going to put this on really quickly and come back. If you guys want to see me do an eyelash tutorial, again, I'm new to eyelashes. I've only just sort of mastered it. Let me know in the comments. So let me do this quickly and come back. So for the lips, I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm using this Ruby Kisses or RK by Kiss, I guess Ruby Kisses. Triple butter matte cream. This is in mango, but it has mango butter, shea butter, and cocoa butter. It is in the shade Avani. I would have gotten this at Wonderful a long time ago. I think I would have done a video when I bought these. Would have been a long time ago. I'll have to check and see if I saw them. And again, they were very affordable. And I'm just gonna go this over my lip. And guys, that's it. And why I wanted to do this look is because a lot of people, especially if you're new to makeup on a whole. You want to look beat, you want to do a look, but you don't want to try too much at any one time. And I think this look is perfect for people who are new to makeup and they want to just learn the basics. So if you guys want to see more videos like this where I go into more of the basics of makeup, what I have learned on my very short journey, please let me know in the comments and I will gladly do videos for you. I know I need to do one on liquid liner, but I'm kind of holding up on that because all the liquid liners that I have right now I would have gotten either in BoxyCharm or purchased from international, you know, so it would not have been local. And I'm trying to find a really good local liquid eyeliner to use so that whenever I try it, it would be something that you guys could find. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what's the best part. Let me know if you're feeling these lashes. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for staying till the end if you did. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.